when we're trying anything new, when we're delivering anything new in the classroom, there is a possibility that they might get a little hyperactive and a bit out of hand. But don't worry, because this is absolutely normal, and we call this the bad behaviour hump, which we're going to talk about later. But you can power through, and it doesn't last for very long, and it just becomes the norm then, doesn't it? So when introducing anything new, just think about kind of setting their expectations about how they'll feel when they'll do their activity. So the first of all is we are going to be active in the mornings when we come in. We're going to do an active blast. We then might do something active during the lesson in the afternoon, and we might do an active blast just before we leave to go home. That might be what the day set up then. So they understand when it's happening and when, and so there's no surprises.
I know a school we work with very closely have a visual timetable on their wall with clearly demarcated areas for this is when we are going to be active, get ready. And the children know it's coming because, straight after lunch we're going to do whatever it is, and they know. So, and they actually really look forward to it, don't they?
Absolutely. If they don't do it, they'll be, why aren't we doing our moves? why aren't we doing our active blast?
Yeah.
Which is really sweet. Also explain how they will feel during the activity and after the activity. So if kids aren't used to it and then suddenly they start to get really hot and out of breath, they could panic. So explain, absolutely, you will get hot, you will get sweaty sometimes, and that's absolutely normal. And just go with it. And it's the more we are active, the more we get hotter and sweatier, the more your body will get used to it, and it'll just feel completely normal.
And it's so good for you as well. It's really good for them. It's not a bad thing, it's a really good thing. So it's really important for them to know that.
And then the last thing is setting expectations about what they will do after the activity is finished. So we're not going to continue to be crazy after the activity. We're going to have a drink of water, we're going to sit straight back down, and we're going to get ready to learn. And if that doesn't happen, you can just reiterate, you know what, if we can't do that, then we can't be active during the lesson, and we can't have loads of fun, and we can't do all of this wonderful stuff. So this is how it's going to work, this is when we're going to do it, this is how you're going to feel, and afterwards, this is how you're going to behave. And setting those expectations, it just stops, we can avoid a lot of the bad behaviour that may come with the chaotic class, if you like. So now we're going to have a little chat about chaotic behaviour and poorly behaved children who think this is my green light to go crazy and disrupt everything for ages, and it doesn't have to be like that. So another pain point that we hear a lot of is, what if my class get too crazy, too chaotic, they're too rowdy, poorly behaved? And some children might think this is a green light to go crazy and disrupt everything for ages, and it doesn't have to be like that. So this is what we can do.
So step one is just build it slowly. Like we talked about the No Chairs Tuesday, just starting with maybe an hour in the morning and then carrying on the rest of the day as normal. So building it slowly, letting the children get used to these ideas bit by bit in baby steps. And try and normalise activity in the classroom setting. So this is just what we're doing now, guys. This is how it's going to be. Not that it's a one-off thing or
it's faddy.
Yeah, we only might do it for a week and then we're forgetting about it. This is what's going to happen now, from now on and forevermore. So make it the normal, make it that it's just what we do.
So our advice would be, if you do experience a little bit of a behaviour hump, a bad behaviour hump, then just power through, and within 2 or 3 days you'll find that it'll just flatten out, it'll become the norm, and you won't be experiencing that much at all. And that's the feedback that we've had, isn't it? That you've just got to keep going with it, and then all of a sudden it's like, we are doing this. The chairs and tables have been moved. She means business or he means business. We are having to do this, and actually it's really, really good fun. And then they start to look forward to it, which is great, isn't it? It's a great feeling.